I'm NanoMK, and today I am playing Minecraft with mods in it, as I was in the last episode. Also, I can do this. I have that zoom because of Optifine, so I can be like all those other people who like zoom into their face. I'm not going to do that very much. Anyway, as you can tell, I removed the machines because they weren't actually ore doubling. And I've been mining off camera, getting some resources. I didn't smelt much. I got a lot of redstone and nickelite and a few diamonds. But that's about it. So, what I want to do is, instead of starting thermal expansion, which I wasted all those resources on, I'm going to start IC2. It's cooler anyway in this version because it's IC2, of course. Of course it's going to be cool. So the first thing I start with is I need refined iron or steel, it appears. I think this is steel from Mind Factory Reloaded. Oh man, I kind of do want to use that recipe, but I don't have enough coal for that. I will just do this. I will smelt some of my iron and then smelt that iron into refined iron. This will be a bit of a process, yes. What can I do anything in the meantime? I just hate. Is there a way maybe I can find a mod where it just removes rain, and then I can go back to utility mode, but I'm gonna wait on that. In the meantime, what can I do for IC2 to do stuff with it? Not much at the moment. I'm also gonna need a tree farm at some point. That's the other thing I can do. I can start working on forestry. That's the other mod I would like to start. I wish I could save recipes, but I can't. So I'm going to remember that I need a thermionic fabricator and a carpenter. These are the blocks from forestry that you need to start doing forestry crafting stuff. I just need to find the recipe. Or, how about this? Thermionic fabricator. I just need a sturdy machine, which is bronze. I can craft bronze like this. I missed that. Let us craft some bronze, shall we? Only in Minecraft can you smash ingots together to get alloys. Specifically older versions of Minecraft like this. I think I'll need a sturdy machine for the carpenter as well. So I'll make 2 of those. Stop! I'm used to clicking for the recipe, but instead when I click it, you know what I mean. I need glass and chests. I have glass in here, and I need gold. I have 4 at the moment. I have some more over here. There's that refined iron. Press R. Do not click. This goes here, this goes here, these go here, and I use the gold, and I have myself a thermionic fabricator. I want to see if I can try to fit everything in this room. I will expand my base later, of course, but we'll see what I can do with what I have. I think I will need more iron. Unfortunately. But thankfully, this isn't a Minecraft version where iron is super duper rare. Alright, I have a thermionic fabricator, and now I need a carpenter. It's just more bronze. Perfect. Perfecto. And these use Buildcraft power. So I will need to power them with those engines that I put away, or I could convert Industrial Craft power into Buildcraft power, which is a doable thing, but I'll wait on that. So these will be important later. Let me just get my iron and refined iron ready, and I'll be right back. So I just remembered that I will need rubber, and there's a swamp over there. If you can see on the left hand of my screen, there's a swamp, and over there I see some rubber trees. And rubber trees tend to grow in swamps anyway, so I'm going to make a little tool. Actually, I'll make a few of them. It is called a tree tap. I love this recipe. I'll make 3 of them. This way I don't have to cut down the tree, even though I will, so I can have the saplings and bring them back here. Also, I'll make a boat. A boat will help. Still smelting iron into refined iron and stuff. But yes, we will be going and collecting rubber. Here we are. Aha! Boats don't break lily pads. So this is actually a pretty cool area, especially with the swamp colors turned off because of Optifine. I might want to build my actual base somewhere around here. I wanted to check out that mountain area as well. But yes, basically you take the tree tap and right click these orange spots on the rubber tree and it drops sticky resin, which you then smelt into rubber. Just checking for any more spots. From what I can see, I don't see anything. There's one that regrew already. Ah, a sapling. I will need that. Okay, I'm going to cut down these trees now. And you can see as you cut them down, they also drop some sticky resin. Now we're getting the saplings. Just going to go through those rubber trees as well. And then when I get back to the base, there's some clay, I'm going to replant them in an orderly fashion, like a rubber tree farm orchard. Okay, so now that we're back, I can put in the sticky resin and it just turns straight into rubber in the furnace. It cooks into rubber. It doesn't just magically disappear and then rubber appears, kind of. Here is the rubber. And then you just make copper cables and put rubber and you get copper cables with rubber, insulated copper. Anyway, so IC2, yes. Can I do an item subset? Nope, I cannot. Okay, so I will just use NEI normally. What I will need is a generator, obviously, in order to generate power. And that would be a furnace, a machine block, and a battery. And the battery is... I know the recipe for a battery. I can show you. Oh, this is silver. Can't use silver to make a battery. In fact, another thing I'm thinking of, I believe I could make an automatic crafting table from Buildcraft and it will keep its inventory. Actually, I haven't built one of these in a long time. I need to place this back really quickly. Actually, I have an extra one somewhere. I'll leave this one there, or maybe I'll put it up here, and I'll turn this one into the automatic crafting table. Yes. And the this can be automated, but the other cool thing is that it keeps its inventory. So, what I'm missing for the battery is actually tin. Battery needs tin on the outside, but I used it all to craft bronze, so I have to cook some more. I just need 4 tin. That will take a little bit of time, although I have split it up into 2 furnaces. Alright, 4 for the first battery. I will need more batteries, but I want to show you this recipe because this is the recipe. Ta-da! Re-battery. And then I need the machine block. And then a furnace. And now I've got myself a generator. And this will generate power. Obviously. And next I need, because I still want to do that ore processing, I'm going to need a macerator, which requires an electronic circuit, which means I will need to use this rubber to make those cables. Why is this not giving me the whole thing immediately? That's annoying. Anyway, I have this. I can just craft it right here. I'll probably need 2. I'm pretty sure the electric furnace, which is the other thing I'm going to craft, needs one of these electronic circuits as well. Oh, I know, it's one at a time. This is the automatic crafting table. I'd like to put this next to it, but whatever. What was it? Macerator. I need flint. I have flint and gems, and I have just the exact right amount. And then 2 cobblestone. I love it when something uses cobblestone. I believe that was a machine block. Yes. Aha! Perfect. And my tin is done. So that's good. Next, I will need a... where is it? Electric furnace. So that's simply an iron furnace with what's it called? Refined iron and a re-battery. Or I could use a machine block in a normal furnace. I'll go the machine block route. It's a re-battery, an RE battery, I'm not sure exactly. It's just a battery that goes wrong one. Wrong one. Did I think I just messed it up. Okay, so it has to be iron furnace. I can just do this, or I can use this furnace and do this. And then... no, that was 2 redstone, not refined iron. So I almost crafted myself another generator. My mistake. I'll put the generator here, and I'll put these blocks in order here and here. Yes. And then I will make some more cables. once I get a lot of gold, it will be a lot better once I can, what's the words? My brain is not doing what I'm telling it to. Once I get a lot of gold, I can use it to make better cables. Gold cables. They're much better than these copper ones that I'm going to use right now. And you just saw me using them for crafting, but they're also building blocks, as you shall soon see. Yes, indeed. You are going to see stuff with your eyes that you're meant to see. So yeah, you can just place them and they are cables. They look like cables and they are also called cables because that is what they are. There we go. It's all wired seamlessly. Now, I need to remember how I deal with items going in and out of these. First, let's fuel the generator. I'll just use the rest of this rubber wood. Rubber wood. Goodness. It makes a nice generaty sound. And you can see the power going up in here. Look at all that data that shows up when I hover over it. That's nice. Let's show it here. No. Okay. Another good thing to build, actually, I should probably have built this already, would be a bat box. And I will just need 2 more batteries. Yeah, there goes all that wood. It just finished. What was it? Was it this? Oh, shut up, brain. Yes, a bat box. This is, this will store the power that the generator is generating. And I believe I can place it right next to the generator. And then I can just have it output over there. And now we have a little tiny buffer of power. See that? That's cool. And then let me just repair the floor. And there we go. So this will be better. And now I will just demonstrate the machines as they should be demonstrated. After I put my stuff away. I'll sort everything out later. I will get copper. How about copper? In a macerator, it goes in, and it makes the cool macerator sound, and you should get 2 copper dust. Let's see if I'm right. Look at how quick it goes. It goes so fast. Actually, you can apply upgrades to this and stuff. And there's an even faster macerator. Yeah, you get 2 copper dust. Then you take the copper dust, put it in here, and each one turns into a copper ingot. And so, take this stuff out again. And I'm gonna need some more chests. This one, I believe I want to extract from the top and insert in the top, and then here, ooh. I wonder if I can input on the side. I'm gonna try this. And then, right, this should input in the top, in the, what, oh, a battery goes in the bottom. I wonder if if I could just put an empty battery in here, and that would stop it from going to the wrong spot. Well, let's see. Yeah, that would go into here. I need to figure this out. I could do this, actually. And that goes in there. And then this, and I need my wrench. Keep pressing control to sprint, but it makes me zoom instead. That should work, right? Looks like it. No. Okay. Good to know. It does not accept input from the bottom. This is going to look a little ugly, I think. Oh. No, that can't go there. Will this input then? Wait a second. Ah! Now I'm getting all confused here. Here, cook that. Nope, it doesn't go. Okay, so everything, all input must go in the top. Okay, so input, input. Output. Is there a way I could just like make this not go straight into here? Is there like there's no pipe plugs. That means I have to move these. I'm hesitant to move these because there's a chance you won't get the machine back, but there's a higher chance you will if you use a wrench. An industrial craft wrench, to be specific. Those are crafted with bronze. I believe that's a creeper outside. Good thing I'm inside. Where is he? Can I see him? Yeah, there he is. Yeah. I see thou. What should I move to where? I think I want to move these farther apart. So that, okay, I got the furnace back. Ah, that was close. Or it felt like it was close. I got both machines back, but there's always a chance you won't get them back. You'll just get a machine block instead, and then you'll have to like remake most of the machine. Okay. I'm going to block this out with cobblestone so that I don't misplace my machines. So these cobblestones will act like the machines, right? So I want to input into the top. So maybe I'll put a chest here, pulls out, goes into there, right? And then I'm going to do this, maybe with a buffer chest. I don't think I need a buffer chest for these machines. I'll just do a straight up pipe, and if I need a buffer chest I can add that later. Actually, this needs to go like that. And then this is another problem. These I can move safely. I'll move them to a different place. And then here I will place the output chest. Oh right, there's no machine there too. Anyway, okay, so now I can place these. In fact, yeah, can't do that. It has to be spaced out. I need more cables. Why do I feel like I'm going to be saying that a lot in the future? Yes, I in fact need more cables. Here they are. And I will just do this. Where is the... solid marble? Okay. I'll place the furnace like this so we get to look at it more. And then this, I think this will still work, right? And then wrench. There we go. I'll need one more wood engine. This, okay. Shut up. Be quiet. Clear your throat. That's not exactly being quiet, but you know, the zombies sound a bit congested or something. Other people say they sound like they have a dry throat. Either way, they sound undead. I think we can all agree with that. One more piston. I also need a piece of glass. And iron ingot and a redstone ingot. Just kidding, it's dust. Alright, I remember how to craft a piston. Fight me. I remember. I promise. Now we've got the wood engine. Alright! And then I can do this. It shouldn't mess with the generator. Okay. So now I can put in ore here. And it will go into the macerator. Right? And then this should pull out the dust. Come on. Let's see this work. There's the dust. Ah! Yes, look, it's going through the pipe. Ah ha ha ha! Now we have real ore processing. I'm gonna put these in here. Turn that on. Look at how beautiful. Very nice. Now, ideally, I will have a better, more advanced setup using red power tubes. Because, what is this? Oh, that's something else. These pneumatic tubes, because, unlike Buildcraft, if the machine is full, for instance, the item won't just pop out. Where in Buildcraft, the item will pop out if the machine is full and it's trying to put an item in it. But this will work for now, and it looks great. In my perfectly correct opinion. It's not perfect. The last thing we should do is probably set up these machines. I don't know where to put them. Maybe I should make that basement I was talking about. Is there such thing as an elevator here? I think not. Elevator track. Oh, that's for minecarts though. Okay, no big deal. I'll just make ladders. Alright, that should be enough anyway. Alright, and then I do want to find that open area under here. I hear the lava. Better not fall in. Okay, here we are. There's the cables. I need a new pickaxe. Oh my. Alright, new pickaxe. Okay, so this basement, I will dig it down actually. Let me be back once I've cleared out some space for this basement. For the pickaxe, I want to try something different. Do I have obsidian? Where's the rest of my tin? I want to make a different pickaxe. Oh, this keeps its inventory, like I was talking about earlier. Okay, so I'm going to get some water cells. This will be a bit annoying. But it seems to be a lot faster when I'm in the water. If only I could do this with lava safely. Can't. I just need to make the obsidian. This will also help with going to the nether later. My lava cells. I'm going to use this crafting table. Alright, I have 8 obsidian. That should be enough for what I'm trying to do. I want to make another InfiniCraft tool. I could make a totally diamond pickaxe, diamondium. Maybe I should try a couple of things. I also want to see how... Oh, that's Manulin. Yeah, Manulin actually exists in this version, but it's kind of enabled with a different mod from InfiniCraft, and I decided not to have it enabled. My mistake, potentially. Cold obsidian. Ice rod. Don't want that. Now, I could make... Can I make one with the diamond rod? It appears not. I'll try this. I'll make 2 pickaxes. How about one with a steel handle, which, if you don't know, refined iron is the same as steel. One. So I'll make... Can I do this? I can't do that, so forget about it. Waste. Okay, so I'll just make 2 pickaxes with obsidian rock. I just wasted that. Shut up! Okay. I can also make a sword. Maybe I should retire these. Can I do steel and diamond? I can. Alright, and I'll put the rest of this back in here. Alright, now I will get back to... Oh, I need a shovel as well. Why not make a cool one as well? Once I make a cool shovel, then I'll get back to clearing stuff. I know I'm wasting diamonds, but... Come on, it's like early Tinker's Construct. What else am I going to do? Conserve them? Heh! Well, look at how intricate and beautiful my basement is. It's great. It's the best. At least that's what some people at least that's what they say about it. Anyway, time to place these machines. And it's not going to be a very complicated setup at all. Ooh, that's weird. I can have the wires go behind the wall. In this case, they're pipes, of course. And I can do this. And that. And that. And I need redstone for the other that. Heh. Now these wooden engines, I'll talk about the engines later. They're fine, is what I was going to basically say. I will add this coal and activate them. And these can actually store power as machines, at least. No recipe. Yes, there's no recipe, but it should have power. Yeah. So, thermionic fabricator. That needs glass or sand. Basically, it uses liquid sand or liquid glass to craft stuff. I have sand here. Alright. What are the things that I need? Well, one thing is to clean up my inventory. It doesn't go there. It's there. In fact, I bet I could put this in. It's out of power. Oh man. Ugh. Just another problem. Before I end the episode, I'm gonna deal with that off camera. Actually, yeah, I am. I just need to make these. I think I could do this episode. I need tin and redstone. And I'm going to make a tank. A tank which I will store my water in. Oh, it doesn't even... Can I do this? No. Okay. Forget it. I don't need a tank. I'm gonna just have to make... Actually, I could use those water cells. I will have a bunch of fluids down here, though, anyway, so I'll place the tank for now. Okay. What am I looking for? Water cells. Yes, one of these machines needs water. For this. Yeah, water and that. So I will add the water. Put that here. It is adding the water. And this needs sand to make molten glass. This will take a little bit longer. Okay, so here, oh, right, you have to shape the recipe and then put the ingredients in here. And we'll craft it. I just need 2 of these. Here's one, and, you know, and you just need 2 small circuit boards. That's what it's calling them, at least. And then over here, once it actually starts making glass, it might take a while. This is going slower too. Okay, now I have 2 small circuit boards and a cave sound. I can use one of them to make... Okay, I still need the golden tubes. I still need the tubes. So that's gold and redstone. And then I also need the logger. Where is the logger? I need the diamond ones. So more redstone. I need gold and diamonds. Let's do the diamond one first. Is it actually gonna... What about if I give it glass? Hello? Oh, does it need water too? Maybe it needs water. Oh, come on. Maybe, what if I disconnect this pipe so that it's getting all the power? Just in case. Ah, look at that. That's a little bit better. This needs to heat up enough to melt the glass into the molten glass. I'll be right back once it's ready. Alright, it made the diamond ones, and now it will make the gold ones. Correct? Yes. Ah, beautiful. Great. Excellente. I don't need water in there, I guess. Although I do need to make more glass for the crafting this time. My inventory is a complete mess. And so is this chest. Okay, that's a little better. So now I just need a little bit of glass. 4 glass for each machine. So I guess first... Oh wait. I need a sturdy machine. Where is the bronze? I need more bronze. I can craft a little bit more. I have copper in here, actually. And this is exactly the amount of bronze that I need for both machines total. So that's cool. So here is the first one, the arboretum, and then the second one, the logger. And with these 2 machines, I can make an automatic tree farm. But that's the end of the video, because I'm out of time for this episode. So that's the end of the video. God bless you, and goodbye.